Hey there, in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to get started buying and selling stocks on Wealthsimple Trade. And even if you're a total beginner that's never invested in the stock market before, this is a really easy platform to get started with. I actually don't have an RRSP account yet with Wealthsimple, so today I'm going to set one up and then fund it and actually walk through a couple trades and start building up a portfolio. Let's do it. Of course, the first step is going to be downloading the app and setting up a new account. So just go to your app store, type in Wealthsimple Trade, and then hit download. Now, once you've installed the app and opened it up on your phone, it's going to walk you through a few steps to put in some personal information to verify your identity, and then you can link your bank account directly to the Wealthsimple app. I'm not going to show that process here for privacy reasons, but it's very simple and pretty self-explanatory, and Wealthsimple walks you through each step of the way. And once you've set up your personal profile, you can actually open up different types of accounts within Wealthsimple Trade. So you can have a cash account, a TFSA, an RRSP, and also there's Wealthsimple Crypto. Anyways, today I'm opening up a new RRSP. I already have a TFSA and a cash account, and I don't think that Wealthsimple Crypto is worth it. I think there's better ways to invest in cryptocurrency. Once you've opened up an account, now you need to fund it before you can start buying and selling stocks. But the nice part is that since your bank account is directly linked to Wealthsimple, it's very easy to make deposits. And you just open up the app and click Add Funds, and then you can choose which account you want to add it to. So I'm going to click RRSP, and then you choose how much you want to add. And you'll notice there that it says instant deposits $250. And that means that you can actually deposit $250 instantly into the account and get started trading right away. Now, normally if you're depositing a larger sum, it could take a couple of days for the bank deposit to actually be processed. But this is a new feature, and now you can get going with $250 immediately. So that's what I'm going to do today actually, and I'm going to start trading with $250 right now. So then you choose which account you want it to come from. This is my linked bank account here. Select that, and then submit deposit. And there you go. And since it's an instant deposit for $250, I'm good to go. And now I can start actually looking for stocks that I want to invest in. With only $250, obviously I'm not going to be able to build up an incredible portfolio, but you might be surprised how diversified you can get with a very small amount. And the way that I'm going to do that and spread out my risk is by investing only in exchange-traded funds. Especially since this is my retirement account, my RRSP, I'm going to keep the risk minimal and try to spread that out as much as possible. And so index funds or exchange-traded funds are the best way to do that. Also, investing in an index fund means that you're purchasing a very small fraction of all of the individual stocks that are included in the bundle, which spreads out your risk and diversifies the portfolio very, very easily. Now, actually, before I start buying some stocks and building up this new portfolio, there's a couple more things that I want to mention. And first of all, I think Wealthsimple is the best option for investing in Canadian stocks because they have a $0 commission fee, which is incredible. But if you're looking to invest in US stocks that are trading in US dollars, then it's not a very good option because there's actually pretty high foreign exchange fees. There are options, however, to invest in some US stocks with Canadian dollars, and I'm going to show you that in a few seconds. But my overall recommendation is don't purchase anything from the app that is listed in US dollars because you'll really get killed with exchange fees. The second major point that I wanted to make is that the research and analytics tools on Wealthsimple Trade are not very good. Of course, it's a $0 commission fee, so you're getting what you pay for, but you kind of need to already know what you want to invest in before you come to the app. You'll see here when you first open up a new account, they actually give you a very basic tutorial on some of the, absolute beginner terminology and things that you need to know to start buying and selling stocks. So you can go through that if you're interested. If you click on Browse Stocks, they do have some groupings of industries or sectors that you can look through, and you can see what types of stocks are trading in there. So it could get you started, but the research and analytics tools are not great. You can also click on things like top lists here and see what are the top 100 stocks that are traded on Wealthsimple. And there's other top lists as well. A good feature though is that you can actually add things to your watch list. So if you see a stock that you like, you can click that I button at the top, add it to your watch list. And so as you're going through and looking at what you want to invest in, you can add things to your watch list, and then it shows up on the home page, which I'll show you in just a second. And it makes it much easier to purchase it later on. So going back to the home page now, you can see that you've got a watch list down here, and that shows you all of the stocks that you expressed an interest in. And if you select a specific stock that you're interested in, for instance, Tesla, you can see that there's some detailed information, but not a lot. It's very bare bones tools. And so if you're looking for more detailed information about stocks, then there's other resources that you can look at. For instance, Yahoo Finance, Seeking Alpha, Stock Rover, etc. There's a lot of platforms out there. You can just Google them and find tons. Anyways, once you've downloaded the app, funded it, and you have a rough idea of what you want to invest in, now you're ready to get started. And it's very simple. It's just a few clicks of a button and you can start investing in things. All right, so let's buy some stocks. And the first one that I'm going to buy is an index fund that goes by the ticker symbol VFV. And so this one is good because it tracks the S&P 500 index, which is basically the 500 biggest companies in the US. And so I want to get exposure to the US market in Canadian dollars without paying the foreign exchange fees. So I'm going to buy one share of VFV, which currently costs around $90 Canadian. So one share VFV, continue, and then it asks you to confirm your purchase, see commission $0, and then confirm order. Now, I did that at a market buy order because I'm not worried about trying to time the market and maximize a few cents here or there. But if you're looking to buy a large chunk in one specific investment and you have a target price in mind, then using the limit buy functionality is a good way so that you can set it up that whenever the price hits whatever the mark that you're looking for it to be at, then it will automatically trigger your order and then it will purchase the shares. Next up is going to be VCN, which is another index fund by Vanguard, but this one tracks the Canadian market. And I'm going to buy 2 shares of this. So 2 shares at market buy, continue, confirm order. Okay, got that. So you can see how simple it is. Now I only have $81.23 left to start building up my portfolio. And there's a couple more things that I want to buy. The next ETF that I'm going to buy goes by the ticker symbol HMMJ. Now this is a Mary Jane ETF that tracks that industry, that sector. And I'm a big fan of this one because I'm pretty bullish on the sector as a whole moving forward. And actually, as you can see, the price of this one has been dropping quite significantly over the past 3 months or so. And I think it's a good buying opportunity to purchase the dip here because in the long run, I see good things for this industry. So I am going to buy 3 shares of this ETF. So the next ETF that I want to add to my portfolio goes by the ticker symbol HERO, and it's actually a gaming ETF that tracks the gaming industry, and the companies that it holds includes Nintendo, Activision Blizzard, EA, etc., etc. And so I'm going to buy just 1 share of this at market, confirm order. Okay, done. And so I have $14.37 left to trade with. And if you recall, I mentioned that you can actually have an ETF based on one single thing. And there's actually a Bitcoin ETF that goes by the ticker symbol BTCC. And I'm going to purchase 1 share in that. It's currently trading at $10.24. And it's been on a little bit of a dip or trading sideways over the last little while. So I'm just going to pick up 1 share and add it to the portfolio here. So there you go. I've built up a very rudimentary portfolio here. Most of it is just in market tracking index funds and then a couple sector specific ones and then 1 share of that Bitcoin ETF just for fun. Now, of course, this isn't a very well diversified portfolio, and Bitcoin and the gaming industry and even maybe the Mary Jane industry are a little bit on the riskier side. But the whole point here is just to show a quick tutorial on how simple it is to get started investing. And of course, over time, I'm going to add much more to this and build up the portfolio and increase the diversification. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.